I'm so sorry. I'm like super hungry right now and I don't know why I keep doing this to myself because I'm like, hey, yeah, I'll eat when I'm making food or whatever. But then I make the food and then it's like 5 hours later. I'm like, I really should have eaten something anyway. Hello everyone, my name is Lisa and I'm the Viet Vegan because I'm Vietnam vegan, and today I'm going to share a very delicious recipe that we've been eating a lot, inspired by Hamburger Helper, but like also slightly fancier. It's like in between Hamburger Helper and Stroganoff. And from my research, I believe that Hamburger Helper is an Americanized instant version of Stroganoff. The only difference with this version is that I don't have any mushrooms in it because Eddie doesn't like mushrooms. We're gonna use some Beyond Meat beef today. I found it on sale, which was pretty exciting. Normally it's like 10 bucks, but it was like 9 bucks. Okay, that doesn't sound like that big of a sale, but it's $1. I saved $1. So I bought a bunch to put in the freezer. If you don't wanna use a meat substitute like this, you can just use lentils. I've tried it with green lentils. I've also bought black lentils, beluga lentils, pui lentils. I want to try it with those. I bought those recently, but today I'm gonna make it with Beyond Meat because I feel like it. As always, the recipe will be linked down below. I use this to serve 2 people just because I like the ratio of meat to pasta that way. I do use 200 grams of pasta, which is like what I would serve for 2 people, but you can up it to 300 grams pasta for this amount of protein if you want to, up to you. I have a pot of boiling water on the side and I'm going to add this to the pot. I'm using a different kind of pasta today. I've never tried this one before, but it looks like fun. It's called Stroganoff? I can't remember what it's called. This is the one because I don't have egg noodles, and this would be traditionally, I think, made with egg noodles. All right. It's been a while since I cooked on this, eh? It's a pretty simple recipe. I made it because I was feeling very lazy but hungry for some like comfort food, sort of Stroganoff type situation. I'm cooking a pasta on the side, but I'll add a note in the recipe if you want to make it a 1-pot version. I've tested it. It's okay. It's good. But I just prefer the consistency of cooking pasta on the side separately, but you can do it in a 1-pot style. You just basically add the pasta plus extra water. We're gonna start off by cooking off our Beyond Meat. Because this product already has a ton of oil, I'm not gonna add extra oil to it. But if you're not using this and if you're using lentils instead, I would add some oil. Plop her in there. Very attractive, very beautiful. And we're gonna break it up with a spatula. Is this a spatula? A wooden spatula? So we're gonna cook the pasta on the side while this breaks up. Isn't it kind of creepy how like realistic this looks? Like it obviously still looks kind of fake, but it's still pretty cool. It has a bit of that cat foody flavor. That's like the only thing that Eddie doesn't like about using Beyond Meat. He actually really likes the lentils, but he likes the texture of the Beyond Meat. The flavor of like cat food sort of lingers with this product though, so that's the only issue. So you can keep chopping this up as much as you want. Like if you like bigger chunks, keep it bigger. If you don't, then don't. It really doesn't matter. It's starting to brown. Make sure you stir your pasta so don't stick to the bottom, you know? There's different kinds of pasta that you can use. It's totally up to you. Because I can't find like a vegan egg noodle type substitute, I'm just using that strozzopetti kind. But I've used like a big like parpadelle. I've also used go-go quinoa, like gluten-free pasta. Wow, I totally forgot how quickly this cooks up on this little stovey guy. I don't really want it to burn, so I see like some stuff sticking to the bottom here. So I'm going to add the onion. The onion's gonna add a little bit of moisture, and also you want to cook the onion, you know. Okay, so it's starting to stick a little bit to the bottom, so I'm gonna add a splash of water just to deglaze the bottom. Haha, it did nothing. Well, that sucks. Oh no, that's not true. It did do something. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more to the side. Oh my god, this gas stove cooks so fast. Okay, yeah, that actually worked a lot. Just adding some water to deglaze the bottom. I didn't measure it because depending on your pan, you may not need to do this, but if you do need to do this, it's fine. It doesn't really matter how much water you use as long as you don't make enough that it's like soupy. At a high enough heat, it'll cook out anyway, so it's fine. So we're gonna let that onion kind of cook in together. I've got a lot of bowls happening. This here is cinnamon rolls that are made with a matcha marble, and then this here is turmeric black pepper bread. If you're following me on Instagram, you'll have seen the sourdough bread adventure by now. Yeah, if you're not following me on Instagram, go there. Oh, I also learned that Stroganoff has Russian origins, which is cool. I had no idea. We're gonna crush in 2 cloves of garlic. That good garlic flavor, you know what I'm saying? Looking good, looking good. So we're gonna need to make a roux. So we need 2 tablespoons of flour. 1, 2. 15 grams of flour-ish. So you're gonna add your flour. So there should be enough fat in this, kind of like getting stuck in different places. So we're gonna add, okay, we're gonna take a cup of the pasta water that I have here. I also have salted that water. Okay, so I have a ½ cup of the pasta water. I'm gonna add that in. Well, not all of it, some of it. Okay, I'm gonna add a lot more. Cause we're starting to stick to the bottom. This is a little chaotic. Okay, oh yeah, this is looking good. Okay, I'm just adding that full ½ cup of water. How do I lower this even more? Okay, it's as low as it'll go without it turning off. That's like the issue with this gas burner. It's just so intense. I think the pasta's done. It's not, but it is al dente. Actually, I'm gonna take a little bit more pasta water just in case. Just in case we need it, you know? It's another ½ cup. So we're gonna drain this pasta. It's about al dente. Then we're gonna add this into here because chaos. I'm gonna actually add in that other ½ cup of water. We're gonna stir that together. I forgot to add the other thing that I wanted to add, which is broth paste. So I have 1 tablespoon of broth paste. If you don't have that, the water that you use can be vegetable broth, or you can just add salt. I don't know, I just find this adds like such good flavor. You can add like a bouillon cube. You might be thinking, Lisa, this looks like a hot mess. It's because it is. It's because I'm a hot mess. And then the next thing we need to add is sour cream. I'm using tofutti sour cream, so yes, it is vegan sour cream. If you don't have this, you can just use like soy milk to add like some creaminess. You can add like blended silken tofu if you want to, but I think it just tastes really good with the sour cream because it adds like a little tartness to sort of balance the richness, and it makes it super creamy. I mix this in. Oh my God, I forgot parsley. So we're gonna add, honestly, however much parsley you want. I'm gonna add like a teaspoon of dried parsley because I like the green color. And I meant to add green peas here, but I forgot to, so. Oh my God, this looks delicious. So you just mix everything together. It looks like kind of a hot mess, but it's very good. And you cook your pasta until al dente so that as it continues to cook in this, it doesn't overcook. It'll still soak up some of that moisture from the pasta water that you put in before. Okay, so I didn't add any extra salt because there's salt in the pasta water, and the salt in the broth paste is pretty strong. So let's give it a little tasty taste. Oh my God. Holy moly. That's so good. Oh no, come back. That is a good time. I mean, look at this. How can this not be a good time? So creamy, so luscious, so tasty. It's very comforting. I don't know if it's a summery food. I would probably make this more in the winter. It is currently like 25 degrees outside right now, which is like not that hot, but also not that cold. But it's a good time. I'm excited to eat this. I hope you like this recipe. I'll link it down below on thevietvegan.com. If you make this, tag me on Instagram, you know, let me know how you like it. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. It is a little chaotic if you don't have all your ingredients prepped, which is why I suggest you do like a mise en place. Imagine I was chopping all those ingredients as well as jumping around trying to find this stuff. Oh my God, that would be terrible. If you don't have sour cream, you can use a bit of soy milk instead of, and like reduce the amount of pasta water that you put in. The pasta water kind of like gets everything all like together and fun, and it incorporates the salt that you have used in the pasta water. It's very tasty. Eddie likes this a lot. He likes the flavor profile, but he wants like taco flavor, or he wants like, you know, cheeseburger flavor or whatever. I think that this base flavor is just so good that you don't really need to like mess up with any of that kind of stuff, but he seems to like it, so whatever, you know? So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a delicious day. Bye. We're gonna use some Beyond Meat. What? I wanna try this with pui lentils? Pui lentils? Black lentils. Beluga lentils? It's 5 o'clock and I've eaten bread today. That's the same issue I had last time, but here we are. Why does it smell like swimming pool? Because we like that. Stop. Parsley, 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 parsley. Where's the parsley? Where's the parsley? Hello, parsley. It's chaos in my kitchen. Do, 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 do. Okay, so